So if you've ever wondered what it's like to parent in the year 2024 or be a parent even in the year 2020 compared to 1980 or 1974 or whatever the thing is, this chart is going to show you how much research and how much has been published around the topic of parenting, and I've also compared it to the topic of post-parenting, considering those as stages of life. I'm passionate about journeying into this next stage of life with as much intention and knowledge as I can get and as I've gained with parenting. But is that a fair thing to do? Is there as much information out there around post-parenting as there is around parenting? And how does parenting today compare to many years ago? I've kind of nerded out here. I've used some quick and dirty AI things, but some of these results match up with some of the things in other studies as well. And we're looking at the difference between parenting and eldering. So the chart you see here is the purple line is the academic and sort of official research work that's been done around parenting. Then we look at the green are the books that have been published, things you might be able to get at Amazon. The orange is the academic work done around topics of post-parenting, and then books available on post-parenting. And when I say post-parenting, the terms we've used include the word eldering, which is a term I like to use, then third age parenting, post-parenting, and empty nest are the search terms. So that's a combination of all those things in the orange and blue lines. But let's start at the beginning. What was it like 50 years ago? Well, if you wanted to find out how to parent 50 years ago, you had available to you around 500 academic papers and research articles, 200 books, and around 30 post-parent academic articles, and then around 20 books for you in that stage as well. 25 years later, let's round it up. Let's go to the year 2000, and you're looking at a bit of an increase there. There were 4,000 academic articles on parenting, around 1,000 books in post-parenting, 227, and 100 books. Yay! If you moved into post-parenting 25 years ago, that's what you're going to be looking at, is 100 books available. Now we see, with the increase of a lot of things, research, funding, we have to consider things like book publication ability, technology, the internet, has meant that this spread of information has begun to increase, and this is across the board in a lot of areas of research and publication, which is wonderful. But we see this steep sort of curve. You get to let's go to 2015. You have 32,000 articles, 15,000 books on parenting, and then academic articles around 3,000 and 1,500 books on this post-parenting stage as well. Let's go all the way to today, and you can see if you are looking for research and things on parenting, you have, if you combine the books and articles together, you've got over 200,000 results, roughly 200,000 results. And then if you're in the post-parenting stage, around 25,000. There's a gap. There is definitely a gap. This curve certainly in the orange and blue doesn't match the purple and green as far as strength. That may catch up as a whole generation of us who have been very intentional around our parenting start to go, all right, what's next? And again, I've used the term eldering, third age parenting, post-parenting, empty nesting. If we just use eldering, it looks like this. So to be fair, and you'll see some of these figures change, I had to include more publication sources and academic publication sources. So these figures are going to look slightly different. And the reason we had to include more was so that eldering at least had a chance. So let's break this down. Parenting academic articles, 500,000, 1.5 million books on parenting registered, right? A lot more than the last one because we've increased the library here. But just look at this gap. 46 academic articles and 93 books with the word eldering in the title. And sometimes this is, and I've pointed this out on another video, is is sometimes that is somebody's last name. This gap is huge, right? And this is what we're looking to close. This is what we're looking into investigating, because I'm hearing this groundswell of people moving out of this very intentional, research-rich mode of parenting into this next stage. And we want to close this gap and have something that is really quite different to what our parents had. Perhaps our generation can lead the way in research and thought and publication and experimentation around what it looks like to move from the parenting stage to the eldering stage really well. So if this is interest to you, please like and follow. Maybe even share this. Thanks so much, friends.